Bread is one of the most common foods in Australia. Kids eat it. Adults eat it. We use it for breakfast, sandwiches, snacks, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day. But here's the shocking truth. Not all bread is real bread. Not all bread is healthy. And some of the most popular Australian bread brands are filled with hidden sugars, cheap oils, preservatives, dough conditioners, additives banned in other countries, ultra-processed flour, fillers that inflame your gut, chemicals that extend shelf life unnaturally long. People think they're eating a simple slice of bread, but they're actually eating a chemical cocktail baked into a loaf. Today, we expose the 5 worst Australia bread brands you should never buy again. Brands you see in Woolworths, Coles, ALDI, and convenience stores every single day. And number 1, it's the most purchased bread brand in the entire country. Let's begin. Bread brand number 5, Wonder White. Wonder White markets itself as soft, light, and fortified with vitamins. But here's the truth hiding behind the label. 1. Ultra-processed flour. The flour is bleached, stripped of natural fiber, stripped of minerals, stripped of healthy wheat components. Then synthetic vitamins are added back, not real nutrition. 2. Additives used to stay soft for weeks. Wonder White contains stabilizers, dough conditioners, preservatives that extend shelf life unnaturally. Your bread shouldn't still be soft after 10 days. 3. Added sugars. Even though it's white bread, sugar is added to improve taste, feed yeast, create addiction-like cravings. 4. Very low fiber. Even their high-fiber versions are artificially boosted with isolated fibers, not natural whole grains. Verdict: soft? Yes. Healthy? Absolutely not. Bread brand number 4, Tip Top. Tip Top is one of Australia's biggest bread manufacturers. But big doesn't mean good. 1. Contains additives like 472E, 481, 471. These emulsifiers and conditioners can disrupt gut lining, digestion, hormonal balance. They're banned or restricted in some countries. 2. Palm oil in some varieties, used to extend shelf life, heavily processed, linked to inflammation. 3. Artificial softness chemicals. Tip-top bread often stays soft unnaturally long. Real bread goes firm in 24 to 48 hours. 4. High sodium levels. Some tip-top loaves contain more salt than a packet of chips per slice. 5. Ultra-processed grains. Even their whole meal can be reconstituted, mixed with white flour, enhanced artificially. Verdict: a heavily processed supermarket loaf with more chemicals and nutrients. Bread brand number 3, Helga's, highly processed health bread. Helga's is marketed as premium whole grain and bakery style. But the reality? 1. Loaded with additives. Many Helga's breads contain preservatives, dough strengtheners, emulsifiers, stabilizers. Real whole grain bread doesn't need a long list of chemicals. 2. Industrial whole grain, not natural whole grain. Their grain is heat processed, steam rolled, chemically treated. This reduces natural nutrients. 3. Added sugars in multiple flavors. Sugar in whole grain bread defeats the purpose. 4. Calories and carbs are higher than you think. Helga's healthy slices often contain more sugar, more sodium, more calories than competing bakery fresh whole grain bread. 5. Mass-produced, not artisan. Consumers think they're eating bakery quality bread, but it's factory-made and ultra-processed. Verdict: better than cheap white bread, but far from natural, healthy bread. Bread brand number 2, Sunblower/Sunblades, cheap and no-frills brands. These breads are sold cheap for a reason. 1. The lowest quality flour. Cheap bread uses flour that is highly refined, chemically bleached, low in nutrients. 2. Preservatives like 282 calcium propionate. This preservative is controversial because it has been linked to hyperactivity in children. Some studies connect it to migraines and mood changes. Still allowed in Australia, but restricted in some countries. 3. very low fiber. Some loaves contain almost no dietary fiber, leading to digestion issues. 4. Contains cheap vegetable oils, corn oil, soybean oil, palm oil. These are inflammatory and unnecessary in real bread. 5. Artificial whiteners and texture agents. These create the illusion of fresh bread, even though it's chemically engineered. Verdict: avoid completely poor quality and highly processed. Bread brand number 1. Coles and Woolworths home brand breads. The cheapest bread in Australia, and also the most processed. These supermarket brand loaves seem affordable, but here's the truth. 1. Packed with additives. Common additives include 471, 481, 472E, 282, gums, stabilizers, dough conditioners. These additives help bread stay soft for days, something natural bread never does. 2. Very low quality flour. Supermarket bread uses highly refined white flour, enzyme modified flour, cheap grains. This causes faster blood sugar spikes. 3. Pesticide residues. Large-scale flour mills often use wheat from industrial farms with heavy pesticide use. 4. Unnatural shelf life. Real bread goes stale in 2 to 3 days. These breads last 6 to 9 days without mold. That's not normal. 5. Tiny nutritional value. Most of these loaves contain almost no real fiber, no natural vitamins, no healthy fats, minimal minerals. It's basically a sponge made from white flour, sugar, and chemicals. Verdict: cheap? Yes. Healthy? No. Avoid for long-term health, digestion, and energy stability. Bonus section: signs you're buying bad bread. 1. The ingredient list is more than 5 to 6 items. Real bread only needs flour, water, salt, yeast. 2. Bread stays soft for more than 3 to 4 days. That means preservatives. 3. Contains emulsifiers, 471 for 72E for 81. These irritate the gut. 4. Contains vegetable oils. Real bread has no oil. 5. Has added sugar. Sugar plus flour equals fast weight gain and insulin spikes. How to choose a healthy bread in Australia? Education segment. Choose sourdough. Real fermentation boosts digestion. Choose whole grain or sprouted grain bread. Choose 4-ingredient bread. Flour, water, salt, yeast, nothing else. Buy from a local bakery, not a supermarket factory. Avoid flavored breads, soft white breads, high-fiber white marketing tricks, ultra-long shelf-life loaves. Real bread is simple, nutritious, and naturally delicious. Bread can either support your health or silently damage it. Most Australians are eating ultra-processed supermarket bread every day without realizing it spikes blood sugar, damages the gut, reduces digestion, increases inflammation, and contains additives banned in other countries. Avoid these 5 worst Australian bread brands, and you'll instantly start feeling better energy, better digestion, better appetite control, better overall health. If you want 5 best bread brands in Australia, worst Australian breakfast foods, unhealthiest supermarket items exposed. Comment yes, and I'll make it next. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to help more people choose healthier bread. This is Truth About Brands, giving you the truth behind everyday foods so you can take control of your health.